And I'm Andy.
And we are Twisted Rod Garage.
Hey guys, today at Twisted Rod,
we're on our way to get the best kind of parts.
Free!
So what we found, talking to a guy the other day, he happened to have a few parts just sitting around, a couple of old parts trucks sitting around on his property, and we're headed over there to check it out now. Hopefully these are good enough parts to bring home and put on old Project Kilowatt. So part of what we're doing today is getting the parts that we need to try and complete this project. One of the big parts we need right now is the bed. So this guy has a bunch of trucks over here in the middle of a pasture. We're going to go check that out. Hopefully this bed is salvageable enough for us to put on and do some body work to paint the truck later on down the road. Right now we're really working hard to get it together just to drive it some and get the bugs worked out of it. We had our big block put together and everything was going good, and we had some clearance issues inside the valve train, so we're going to have to go back and replace some valves. And you know, thankfully we didn't tear up any of the internals, just have to fix some bent valves in the head. So we're going to do that and then put it back together with a little less lift on our cam. I've got a whole bunch of parts ready to go already on this truck. We've got, as you can tell with the pictures we've been putting out lately, I've got almost everything to put the interior together. All I lack is the sound deadening material and the carpets, and then I'll be able to put the entire interior together. I have an American Auto Wire retrofit classic wiring system that's set up to rewire the truck from nose to tail, using all of the factory bulb mounts, and it all goes in the factory locations. It's got just an updated fuse block and relays and stuff that are more current now and allow for some provisions like AC and stereo that weren't in the truck originally. And then we've got so a lot of the upgrades that have already been done, that were done before we started this channel, were I've pulled the cab and everything off completely to paint and restore the frame. We've painted the frame, put on a CPP Grand Slam kit with a 4-inch drop in the rear, a 4.5-inch drop in the front. It has late model Chevrolet Z71 Trail Boss wheels on it with Nitto 555 tires. I've got just a standard coil spring with shock suspension. I did the adjustable panhard bar and did a shock relocation in the rear to help the truck ride a little better. Like I said, it's got a big block 454 in it. It's been punched 30 over. Came out of a 85 3/4 ton Suburban. It's an HO block. It had HO heads on it. Those have been replaced with Edelbrock Performer top end kit. And it's got, you know, the kit that we bought for it was rated at 540 horsepower with the stock bottom end. I've put a Scat balanced lower rotating assembly with 18cc dome pistons and their Icon forged pistons. It's got a lot of high quality parts put into it. I'm just trying to build it to be a nice weekend cruiser. Gonna try and take it out on some of the hot rod power tour type stuff. There's a Good Guys power tour. That's one of the things we're really working to get this truck to in the next couple of years. Started the project late 2019, pulled the motor out of the Suburban and went and picked the truck up shortly thereafter, dropped the motor off at the machine shop. What I had the machine shop do was go ahead and clean and vat the block, and then they went ahead and suggested to bore it 30 over. It only had about 2,000 wear, so the motor was in really good shape. Probably could have put it back together with stock bottom end, but I didn't. I really wanted to build it to be reliable, so that's what we did. It's got Edelbrock ProFlow fuel injection on it. It's gonna be a runner, but it'll also drive and be reliable for us to take on tour. Done a Boyd's fuel tank with the Aeromotive Stealth fuel pump in the tank. Lot of quality upgrades. Relocated the tank from in the cab to in the bed, or well, it'll be under the bed at the back of the frame, and then currently still has the stock rear end with 10-bolt rear end with 373 gears. Had a custom drive shaft made to match up to the heavy-duty turbo 400 transmission that was in the truck, and we've just basically done, you know, general maintenance to that transmission. It came out of a heavy-duty 6-ton GM work truck that had blown the motor, so we worked some deals, got that transmission. It was already upgraded for the work truck. Only had about 12,000 miles on it. So right now, I've got the drivetrain built to just, you know, basically be stock behind that heavy-duty 454 that we've built up to have quite a bit of power. And then put some good tires and wheels on it, and done a little bit to the suspension to upgrade it. It's got all new tie rod ends. It's got a late model 73 to 87 power steering, quick ratio power steering conversion on it. It's got a Hydro Boost master cylinder that works with the power steering pump. And you know, we'll talk more about it as we go along on this trip. Hey guys, we made it where we were headed today. Let's go see what we got over here. So as you can tell, there's a whole bunch of junk cars. What a great find for us to see. There may be more we can do from here later on down the road. Gotta love this West Texas pasture, huh? I'm really interested in these doors because ours got messed up. So that door's in really good shape. Doesn't even look like it's got any rust. We're gonna talk to him and see if we can get this door, possibly the other one too, because it's in decent shape as well. But let's get to the real reason we're here. I think we found our bed, guys. We got a lot of junk, but I think once we clear it out, this bed will be real easy to get off of here. He's already told us we can have it if we want it. So we're going to work at getting this bed off today and taking this bed home with us, and we'll have the bed for Project Kilowatt. Alright guys, so after we get the bed off, we're checking some stuff out, and it appears as though since my truck came originally with a service bed on it, they've changed some of the front bed mounts on the truck when they put the service bed on. So we're going to have to go ahead and steal a couple of bed mounts off of this truck before we get out of here, because I want to make sure I have all of the right equipment to put that bed on the truck we've got now. Alright guys, so when we go to take this door here in a second, we called earlier, he said we could go ahead and take the doors too. So I just got to trade him my doors back so he has some doors that he can put on his truck later on. But real simple, it's just 6 bolts off in here. Other than these little prickly cactuses, it shouldn't be too hard to get this taken care of. Just take 6 bolts off right here on the door and we'll come right out. We're good. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got these front mounting brackets off since they're different on the truck that I've got at the house. Went ahead and robbed those too. As you can tell, the bed's gone, and we'll go this direction and we'll start walking and show you what all we've got done and show you that we're basically loaded up and ready to get out of here. As you can tell, we went ahead and got this driver's door off. It's on the trailer too. I just owe him a driver's door right now, so we're going to trade that out and bring it back to him at a later date. We've got the door with basically no rust on it whatsoever, and maybe a few little scratches and dings, but nothing too bad at all. It's a great door. It's worth the trade. Good glass, good mirror, everything's good. We've got the bed on the trailer ready to strap it down, and we'll be taking that back. So you're looking at Kilowatt's new front driver's door and the short bed box on the trailer, ready to go back to where we came from. Hey guys, thanks for riding along with us today at Twisted Rod Garage. Hope you enjoyed our little journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like what you saw. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video.
If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And don't forget to check us out on Facebook.
Be on the lookout for Twisted Rod Garage merchandise coming at you soon.